one of the best places to plant amaryllis is in your outdoor containers. And that's what we've done here. We have incorporated annuals and amaryllis for summer bloom. And you can look here at the beautiful amaryllis and how great they are. And then I've also got coleus, and I'm going to show you other containers that are filled with amaryllis. Once the amaryllis is finished blooming, it sends up beautiful foliage for the remainder of the year. And this might be the bulb that you're going to get, and you're going to plant them right up to about here. We've also planted amaryllis in containers. Now remember, when you're planting amaryllis in containers, they do not need a big container. As soon as you plant them and water them, they begin to grow just like you see here. What I like to do with amaryllis in containers is plant at least maybe 3 together. Some containers will plant as many as 5. We tend to put them in the center of the container because they have beautiful foliage after they finish flowering for the rest of the year. And as you see here, we have filled these containers with annuals. The annuals will drape over the container, then they'll finish flowering, and they have fantastic foliage. So we're incorporating amaryllis in all of our containers and then planting the annuals around them. This amaryllis is Christmas Gift, the beautiful pure white. I love color combinations. I have combined with the white Christmas Gift amaryllis the beautiful pink wave petunias. So the combination of the two colors is quite contrastful. This foliage that you see here is going to continue to grow in the center of this container. And then the beautiful wave petunia is going to hang downward around the side of this pot. Now one thing you can do, now this pot's too heavy, but I will sometimes take the containers with amaryllis, if they're smaller, and put them in a garage that does not freeze. Then I bring them back out next year, I plant new annuals around them, and it'll come into bloom in the early summer. It's just that easy. This container with this beautiful amaryllis is surrounded with lantana. Now lantana is a tender, well, in warm areas like Virginia Beach, it may come back every year, but it is a tropical plant. In our climate, they won't come back. But what I've done is, this is known as the trailing lantana. That is a type of lantana which drapes and hangs downward. So once this amaryllis is finished blooming, it will send up beautiful foliage about 18 inches tall. There's only one bulb in this container, but if you look in the container right in front of me here, I have planted 5 bulbs and they look great. The other thing about lantana is it can take dry conditions. So if for some reason you forget to water it, it probably will survive. But again, I like the trailing lavender. This is a pure white. There is also a lavender trailing lavender that will hang over the container. And again, if it's a small container, you can bring it indoors in the winter and the amaryllis won't freeze, and you can bring it back out in the spring.